Bath and Body haul, and I know I always say that, but I actually have the stuff. They're right under me, actually under my vanity, and my sister will be in that one. But this video is going to be more, not serious or anything, but it's going to be more different than any other video I've done, so let me explain it to you. This video is going to be about basically my neighborhood, and you guys are probably going to be like, what does that have to do about anything? How is your neighborhood special? Or like, what the heck, my neighborhood? Let me get started. This is a whole long story, and I don't want to make this long, but basically this is going to talk about what happens to me personally and our family because of where we live. And I don't want to get like serious or anything or be like, this, I live in a dangerous place. Actually, it's one of the most protected places you could live in. The sheriff's department is literally not even a mile away. When I'm driving, practicing driving, because I don't have my license here or anything, I always get scared because the police are out. Every time I'm at school, you see a police car go around when I get out. This is a very suburban-like area, you can say, very protected. The police are everywhere, anytime. There's no problem of them coming. It is very, not, you could say it's privileged. So that's not the problem. The problem is the people who live around me. I'm going to include a small background story to this because you guys won't understand what's happening, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna tell you the backstory, and then I'm gonna tell you the events that are causing me to make these videos. Basically gonna describe how we got the house, I guess. So I used to live around 15 minutes away from where I live. It's another small town, and now I live in a small but bigger town, you can say. Before I used to live there, and my parents on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, would come to this town, and basically they built this house. Him and this other group of people built the house we live in right now. It's this program we got. So it's like a group of people who build the houses literally from scratch, wood and everything, and of course there's people here to help. Sorry, I can't talk today. And our backyard, everything was dirt, obviously. It's a big land plot, I guess, of dirt, and they built it from the beginning. I just keep repeating myself, sorry. But basically, let's fast forward 2 years. So the houses are done. Everyone's backyard was the only messed up thing that was the end result. So the house is perfect, like I said, and the backyards were not. So it's like the house is fine, then you exit and it's just dirt, and it's kind of downhill, you can say. I don't have pictures, that's the problem, but just imagine the backyard's fine, it's dirt, and then it kind of comes down. But it's not like dangerous where you can like leave the house and fall off already. That's not the point. It's like dirt, and then if you keep going down, it's like rocks, dirt, and it's basically still land there that wasn't fixed. So what happened is we wanted to fix our backyard, obviously, so it looked, you know, good enough to be there. And so what we did is we filled it with concrete. And so we have no grass or dirt or anything anymore. So it's like concrete, and it's actually really pretty. I like it personally. So like we have tables out there, you know, my dog Miko's out there, and this is before we had Miko anyways. I know this is so confusing, and I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to describe it as best I can. But everyone else's, no one fixed their backyard. And when we did, so I know I described it really weird, but people were starting to, you know, decorate their house, get all the furniture inside, get everything, you know, start from the beginning. And we started from the beginning, we were continuing with the backyard, and we got it, and we were designing it basically to our liking. And everyone else, you know, was doing the same thing. They were fixing their house, they were doing everything they needed to. And so we fixed ours, and this is where it all kind of starts. And I know I say that very serious because what's been happening has in a way been escalating over time, and I'm just tired of it, you know what I mean? Like you're just done at one point. At the beginning I kind of thought it was not scary, but it's getting scary now. It's more of, it was like, why would you do that type of thing. It's like, that was like unnecessary. But let me get to it. There's this lady that lives, I don't want to say where, very near us, very neighbors towards the front, let's say, but then a little across from us. And she, I don't know how to describe it, but you know, her personality doesn't really match with ours and stuff like that. We don't really talk to her, and like, she's one of those people who's very, if she'll talk to you if she wants something from you, you know what I mean? So my grandparents were here at the time, and it's when I personally, me and my brother were in martial arts, specifically Taekwondo. So every day we would come home from school and we would get a snack, cereal, and then we would leave because our classes started like at 4:30 or something. So we were a little bit home, and then we would come home around 7 because they ended like at 6:30. And so the house was alone for those hours. And this was the time my grandparents came to visit from Mexico, and they were here. And I just love my grandparents. They're the sweetest people. And so one time we come home, and my grandma was like, oh my god, I have to tell you something. And I was like, oh my god, what? Like, you know? And I guess while we were gone, she was in the kitchen. And all of a sudden she heard a noise. And so like, our house has like, the backyard has a door leading to the kitchen. So from the kitchen you can go out to the backyard, and then if you turn, okay, I'm like trying to imagine it, sorry. So if you turn right, there's like literally a little hallway, and there's a door like from that you can like leave and like leave the house completely. And I can like show you, I'll like put a picture of it like right now or something, I'll like insert it. And so I don't know how, but that's when we started like locking that door. And let me tell you why. Like, this is like kind of weird. My grandma is like, she's like, I think grabbing water or something, or she's in the kitchen and we're not home, and she hears a noise, and she's like, she thought it was us or something. And all of a sudden she sees someone in the backyard, and like, legit guys, like, I'm getting goosebumps. And like, this freaks me, like, I'm getting more goosebumps, and it freaks me out because like, sadly, it has escalated from that point, and that's what scares me the most, you know what I mean? But that's like another story time, because this is the beginning, and that's when, if I would have known this was gonna happen, like, I would have done a lot more precautions if it is possible. Or like, I look back and think back, it's like, what could we have done to like stop it, you know? So she sees this lady, and she knows who she is, because like, my grandma's like, she knows the neighbors around here and who lives around here. And so she sees her, and she's just like looking around the backyard. She just enters like if it was her house, like nonchalant, like no chill. And I was just like, what the heck? Like, one, I don't even have the guts to do that. Two, who does that? She's like looking around, and at the time our backyard was basically done, but like, there was still not completely done, like there was tools out and stuff. So she was just looking around. She goes around the whole neighborhood. She goes around the whole backyard, just looking like what's up, like what's going on. And then she just leaves. She simply just leaves. And I was like, what? I was like, when she trespassed into our property. That's scary to just even know. And so we never confronted her. We never said anything. We never even made her know that we knew. But like, we know, like, you know. But that was like 3 to 4 years ago. It was like from the beginning we moved in and like had our backyard done. So like, that just, it's like someone came into our house so easily and was so chill about it. They didn't even have to struggle. And like, now we have a lock on that door. Like, you have to jump the fence or something to get in. But hopefully I didn't bore you to death or something. But like, I know it was really confusing too, but I'm trying to like explain it the best way I can. But that was basically it. Not all of it, because there's a lot more stories that are involved. And so what's making me do this type of series, I guess, that I hope you guys enjoy, something triggered me recently, because something did happen again, and it's just getting annoying. And there's one event that still like freaks me out to even think that happened, but I won't say it yet. I'm gonna say it in a couple of weeks when I like get my timeline out and, you know, just explain everything. But that's one of the events that happened with my neighbors, and all these events are gonna be like related to my neighborhood. So I hope you guys enjoy, but you know, it's kind of messed up towards us. But yeah, that's what drove me to do this. It's just like I'm so done and over with it that I'm just like, I need to release it, you know what I mean? So hope you guys enjoyed. There will be another one soon because I have a lot of stories, sadly, but probably good for you if you like that stuff. But see you later. So I know you guys might be thinking like, what the heck, why is she showing me a picture of her dog? But as you can see, the steps right there, those are basically the outside of the door. So we exit the door and then you see the steps. And in this video, you can see Miko running through the little hallway, you can say, and the door leading outside or into our backyard. This door was the door where she entered our backyard from. As you can see, if you exit the door, her house is basically almost right in front of our house, making it very easy access into our property. I just kind of wanted to show this video / pictures for you guys so you guys kind of get a feel of the layout we have in our backyard. And this is just an extra picture of Miko. Hope you guys enjoyed.